Happy New Year! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a 2020 rewind. We're going to be going through every month of 2020 and what that year was like. So we're going to be looking through our camera roll. So we're just going to be seeing what photos and videos we have from that month. So the first thing we did in January was went to 24/7 Rochester. It was a normal convention, no masks, just fun 24/7 Rochester. And we went back to ABT after the winter break. So on January 19th, me and Jillian actually did this little duet at the performance garage. Jillian was actually supposed to do it with a different girl, but she couldn't make it, so then I had to learn the choreography like the day before, and I was pretty stressed out about it. The last thing that we did in January was me and Ellie went to the Process, new convention that I assist at, and Ellie took classes there. It was really fun. And in early February, we went to Jump Pittsburgh, which was so fun.
Around Valentine's Day, I got to perform Giselle with American Repertory Ballet, and I was a peasant and a Willie, and it was my first time performing in Giselle ever, so it was a really cool experience.
On February 18th, I actually filmed a video with Hudson and Eliana Walmsley. Also in February, I got to take class from the artistic director of ABT, Kevin McKenzie, and it was really cool. The first thing we did in March was went to Nouveau Atlantic City, and then the next weekend we went to Nouveau National Harbor, which was like probably one of my favorite dance convention weekends ever. Sadly, that was our last convention for a long time. Then on March 13th, ABT closed, and then on the 14th, HHB closed after that. It was our first Saturday working on our spring show. It was going to be a new piece that Miss Lane was going to choreograph, and we were all really excited about it before COVID-19 hit. Corona hit us like a bus. At first, we were like really excited that everything was closing. We were like, oh, we get an extra break.
Because we thought it was only going to be 2 weeks long, so we were like, oh, that's the perfect little break.
I think March 17th was the first day that we started taking CLI classes. We take many of these, and we took so many over quarantine. They've been so helpful. We just love taking classes from CLI. It's an online place. You should go check them out. The first week, we would take like 5 classes every day. We were just like, we were so excited.
After our classes ended each day, we would wait and see the schedule, because there would always be such great teachers.
In March, we celebrated our first birthday in quarantine, which is my 13th birthday. I remember asking Jordan Matter, I was like, do you think we'll still be in quarantine for my birthday, which was like in 2 weeks? And he was like, oh yeah. We had no idea. At the end of March, we started virtual classes with ABT on Zoom. I did not know how to use Zoom at all. My phone actually was not working with Zoom. The camera would not turn on.
In April, we were still taking a bunch of classes on Zoom and on CLI. The Space TV started having classes, and Team Millie started having classes, and then I also had my birthday, my 21st birthday in quarantine, so that was different.
In April, we also celebrated Easter with the family.
In May, my goal for the year and for a couple of years came true. I was offered a spot with the second company at American Repertory Ballet, and that was really exciting.
In May, we also shot a video with Jordan Matter, which is on his channel, where we named his dog Boomer. So the last thing in May was my birthday, my 15th birthday, which meant that I actually got to try coffee for the first time. Also in May, me and Michelle did something crazy. We actually made a vlog about this. We went to Times Square at 5 in the morning at sunrise. I filmed my solo, and Michelle filmed a variation.
On June 7th, we did a photo shoot with Null Photography, and it was our first photo shoot in a while. It was fun to get to do that again.
So in June, I actually got obsessed with chipmunks, and I actually got to hand feed them, which was so amazing. In the middle of June, we did the Dance Awards Online, which was an online nationals. The Dance Awards had amazing teachers. In June, I went to go see my friend Ava. We went to her beach house, and we got to sit with her all day and go to the beach. We also did Protégé online, and the teachers there were so nice. We also shot a video with Hudson and Jordan. It was on their channel. We actually got to ride on a hot air balloon, which was crazy. We've never done that before. It was so much fun. And then in July, we did NYCEA Nationals, which was online. It was so much fun, and of course there was amazing teachers. And I actually got first runner-up, and Rachel got third runner-up, which is also amazing. In early July, I did the summer intensive with ABT. It was virtual, and it was great. At the end of July, it was our first time doing the Radix Nationals. It was virtual, and they both got top 10, and I got top 4, which was really shocking for me.
Savannah Quiner!
We loved Radix Nationals. And in July, me and Savannah started our slime business, which was like a dream of mine for like years. Probably wouldn't have been able to do it if it weren't for quarantine.
In August, we celebrated my 11th birthday.
We also went camping for the weekend. It was really fun. It was a fun getaway. In August, we also shot with Vandy Photography. He's such a good photographer, and like his lighting is goals. In August, we also went to our grandparents' house for a full week, and we actually got to go to an animal shelter and hold all these adorable kittens, which is like a highlight of my life. At the end of that trip, we went to the Creation Museum and the Art Encounter, which was a really big moment for us because we love Answers in Genesis. In the very beginning of September, we actually shot the prank video. Hudson pranked me for 24 hours. It was fun, but you know, some of those pranks were just so mean. I still haven't gotten him back. And in September, Ellie and I filmed the Waterbury Ballet. We got to film it with principal dancer Sarah Lane and her husband Luis Ribagordia, and that was such an amazing experience that I always remember. On September 12th, the people at HHB actually threw Veronica, Kavita, and I a surprise party because we were all going away to ballet schools. Everyone gave us cards, and it was really sweet of them. At the end of September, we started ABT virtually again. In the beginning of October, we filmed another video with Jordan, and it was the haunted prison video. It was so scary. Me and Caroline got to do it with Isabella Fonte and Eliana Wamsley. We did a behind the scenes video on it if you want to check it out. Near my birthday, my 18th birthday, I got to go on a hot air balloon ride, which has been a childhood dream of mine. It was really magical, and the leaves were so pretty.
At the end of October, we started filming the Nutcracker with HHB. A couple of us got to be in it, and it was just really cool getting to see all the behind the scenes of how you make a movie Nutcracker style.
On Halloween, we took class with Mr. LaFosse, and we dressed up. I was an Oreo.
I was the Season Autumn.
I was Maleficent.
And me and Caroline were aliens.
In November, we did a live class that I taught. It was to benefit our good friend and mentor, Susie Taylor. Her son has cancer, and we wanted to help give back after all that she's done for the dance community.
In the middle of November, we actually got to go to Nouveau in person. After 8 months of dancing at home, we were so ready to see teachers in person. It was everything that we hoped it would be. We did a vlog about it.
We couldn't believe that we got to finally be at conventions again.
In November, I got to shoot for a Nutcracker movie. Me and my friend Paula, we did the Sugar Plum Fairy and Cavalier. It was kind of stressful because we got a week's notice before we were going to perform it, but in the end it was really fun. And in November, me and Rachel got to take photos in a mall in Connecticut with Jordan Matter. He was helping to promote the mall, so it was a very fun day. And at the end of November, we had Thanksgiving, we decorated our tree, and we decorated our house, and we started Vlogmas. And at the beginning of December, me and Rachel shot with Jordan Matter at the American Dream Mall. We tried to stay in a mall for 24 hours. That was a crazy experience, but that was honestly probably my favorite video we've ever shot with Jordan. On December 1st, we started Vlogmas, which was crazy. It was hectic, but it was definitely worth it. We posted 25 days in a row, and it was crazy. And in December, we went to NYCGA in person, which was also amazing to be in person. The teen room was actually a really unique room. There wasn't a stage or anything. It was just like a wood floor. Also in December, me and Caroline did a photo shoot with Amanda Stevens. It was freezing because it had just snowed really hard, but the pictures actually turned out really nicely. Then for Christmas Eve, I got to perform for our church. I got to be a little Sugar Plum Fairy. That was one of my biggest highlights probably of the whole year because it felt like a Nutcracker I didn't have for this year.
The Christmas Eve service is always really special, and we always love watching it every year at our church. We were really glad that they still found a way to do it.
Then we made our gingerbread houses, which you guys saw in Vlogmas. Christmas happened, and 2020 has come to an end. We're ready for a new year. So we hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Bye!
This video is a wrap.
And show you guys what this year was like. We got some cheese. 5, 4, 4.
Gingerbread house.
No, whatever.
I didn't find anything on the web form.
There's human there.
Well, no, wait.
You can all say the chipmunks.
Bolero?
And there was somebody. It's my 3rd video. So.
But not as amazing as me.
18.
Well, that's...
Graham. In amazing spirit.
I ate pancakes.
In November, we went to Nuvo. Uh-oh, I think it's stopping. We had Thanksgiving. That's it? We decorated our tree and we decorated our house when we got the tree. Oh. This is a lot.